What's going on, guys? I just wanted to do this video real quick to show you what I've got going on. It's August 6th, the day that I'm recording this, and that means it's exactly a month from MaskFest. And I got a whole bunch of stuff down here in the shop to show you. This is just a Tommy mask ready to be to have hair punched, and so yeah, nothing too exciting there. It's been kind of crazy down here in the workshop getting all this stuff made, taking orders. I've sold a few masks this summer, almost sold 100 of these brains until yeah, but that was almost. So I made some meat hooks, bunch of meat hooks, got a whole bundle of them down here. I'm going to be selling those for $5. They're on my website if you want to check them out. They're, nice quality plastic. They look really rusty and nasty. I gave them a nice paint job, a bunch of different layers to make them look realistic, and then I clear coated it so they'll never rub off. You might have also noticed I finished my sign for my booth at MaskFest, and if I ever get out to other conventions, I'm going to be using this sign also. This is all freehand painted on there. It's not printed or anything, it's a board of plywood, and painted all that on there. Had to add my little touch right there. Whenever I was in grade school, like a while ago, I used to sit there and draw all the time. I mean, constantly. And the teachers would always be getting on me because I was sitting there drawing or whatever. And the thing that I was always doing, I was doing graffiti on my notebook papers. And they would always have these little devil tail arrows on the end of them, like little, snaky line designs, and then the arrows on the end. So I decided to incorporate that just because I thought it was cool. I also made this little thing here, the Mattingly's Monster on the Mattingly's Monster sign. So that's pretty cool. Got a couple of ear necklaces here that I've finished up. These are pretty cool. They're made with nice leather string right there. So it's really, realistic, nice, bloody, nasty, chopped off ears. Here's another one back here. Those look really nice on a costume or whatever. Got my lunchbox with all my fingers in it. I don't know if I've shown you guys this yet, but it's basically got all these fingers in it. And in this whole box here this box is inspired by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, as is, a bunch of my masks. These braces with the teeth ripped out in them. There's a scene in the movie where they find teeth attached to braces wire, and it's also, if you get the whole DVD combo pack or whatever, like I have for that movie, it's got the little evidence papers. It shows this as piece of the evidence, so I decided to include it in this little lunchbox here. Got my bucket of brains. I don't know if I've shown this to you either, bucket of brains, but it's basically like I think it's a 2-gallon bucket, and I've basically attached a whole bunch of these individual brains into here, foamed it over, and painted it look real nice and bloody and gory. It's got all these little dangly, nasty things in here. I clear coated it to make it look nice and wet and grimy and nasty. So that's definitely a cool piece. Got my jester I'll be selling there. This is not the original one, I made a different one, but it's all the same thing. It's got the metal buckle on the back and the leather X's, leather straps, real leather. It's really thick latex too. It's a really nice thick cast, so you don't have to worry about it being floppy or whatever if you go to display it on a shelf or what have you. Got chopper here. I showed you the flawed chopper, which is over there. in my mask pile, but I didn't show you the really good one that I made. I'll go ahead and show you that one right here. Try not to make this video too terribly long, because then it takes forever to process, and I gotta sit there and waste time doing it, and you guys got better things to do. But here it is. It looks more tan in in person, but it's really nasty skin tone, freckles and stuff. Bone showing. It's got the put my Flex Gloss from Monster Makers on here to make it nice and grimy looking. Right there on the eyeball, the blank white eyeball. I think that adds a nice creepy touch to it. And a bloody nasty mouth on it. Here's also another piece of exposed bone with the Flex Gloss on it. Chewed up ear, chewed up shoulder. Lots of vein work. I did lots of vein work on these chopper zombies. It's good practice to do vein work, especially on zombies, because I think the more veins, the more random the veins are in a zombie, the creepier it tends to look. So that's how I learned that, just by making chopper. I've made 3 of him. I made this one, that one, and the very first one over there that I made. Yeah, I got 1 human hair Tommy punch hair. This is all the stuff I'm taking to MaskFest, almost all of it, and this will be my display piece for the table. This is also a human hair punched. These are the 2 camel hair Tommies that I'll be taking. My display copy is upstairs. And my repainted Don Post pig mask, which I love painting. I love painting these pigs. They're really a lot of fun. It's got the nasty, curly, thin, wispy hairs on there, just to add a nice creepy touch. I also have some random fingers and an ear. Just little knick-knack type things. So, I think that about covers everything that I've got here. Oh, no, I got a frigging ton of these mask stands, 36 of them, that I'll be selling at MaskFest. 21 bucks a piece. You know, I had to raise the prices just a little bit because I had to pay Indiana sales tax, which is 7%. So, the $95 human hair Tommy has been knocked up to $100, which, if you really wanted it, that's not bad at all, really, for the quality that you're getting. So yeah, here's all the stands in all their glory. Took me forever to sand all these till they were perfectly smooth, but I did it. All 36 of them. Sanded to a gloss finish. Oh no! God, okay, alright, well, that's happened before quite a few times. It's kind of like you knock over the first motorcycle in a line of motorcycles and they all fall over, but I'll get that later. Got a couple of blank casts over here, Tommy and a Jester. And I think that covers it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when that'll be because school is starting. I'm not going to have a lot of time. I've been really busy this summer making all this stuff and making stuff for people who are ordering it. So yeah, it might be a little while before I make another video, but until then, I'll see you guys later.